It's Monday. Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at noon. Weekend traffic at the tunnels ballooned by nearly 40,000 cars in just 1 week. This past weekend was the busiest 3 days of ski season, more than 135,000 cars Friday into Sunday. Most of the high country got more snow this past storm cycle than the monstrous bomb cyclone in March 2019. That's when avalanches tore a new chute on Peak 1 and stranded cars on Fremont Pass. CDOT says the avalanche that caught cars in closed-berthed pass last week was the first in that area in over 3 decades. Summit School District has a promise. It will seriously improve test scores in 2 years. This plan is calling for 30% more students meeting or exceeding expectations by 2026. The district tells the Summit Daily it's ambitious but achievable. Poor test scores have been a battleground for recent board elections. Scores and attendance plummeted during and just after COVID. Your P.O. box just got more expensive. Again, starting today, renewal cost is $170 for 12 months. That's up $4 in 1 year, $52 in 3 years. That's for an extra small box at most local post offices. Colorado's first new wolves have names. 5 were named by middle schoolers: River, Aspen, Maverick, Ghost, and Shadow. They were the ones released in Grand County just before New Year's. Every reintroduced wolf is fitted with a tracking collar. Parks and Wildlife tells KDVR another 15 will be released by March. Ouray County Sheriff is charging a 41-year-old Ridgeway man with theft. He allegedly stole hundreds of Ouray newspapers the day it broke a story about underage rape at the Ouray police chief's house. This story's been making headlines statewide. The paper itself reports that man has no apparent connection to the 3 men charged with rape. Outrage in Boulder, where a developer wants to demolish the Dark Horse Tavern. Denver Post reports on plans for a mixed-use development there. Tavern regulars, they're fired up. The Dark Horse has been a Boulder staple for nearly 50 years. Closer to Summit, the old El Rancho building's been torn down just off eastbound I-70 at the Evergreen exit. Developers scrapped it 2 weeks ago. One tells the Canyon Courier, "I think locals are glad one of the ugliest buildings in town is finally gone." Local avalanche danger is considerable at every elevation in Summit County and the Vail area and across most of the state. A large portion of Coon Hill near the tunnels ripped out on Saturday. No one was caught or injured. In sports, the Nuggets beat the Wizards last night, 113-104. Michaela Shiffrin won yesterday's World Cup slalom in Slovakia. Not a single American man made slalom finals in Austria. On Saturday, Summit's Chase Blackwell got his best finish in Lach, Switzerland, 4th at snowboard halfpipe. Red Gerard was 6th for slopestyle. And in local sports, brought to you by Cassandra Schultz and Associates with American Family in Dillon. First race of the Copper Uphill Series is this coming Saturday, January 27th. Get signed up online by Friday. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.